Welcome to another edition of Chart Talk. I'm Tony Ogorek. I'm here with Jeff Viksjo. And Jeff, today we're going to talk about consumer expectations, consumer sentiment, and political affiliations and how those could impact how people are looking at spending their money. So let's take a look at the first chart. This is from the University of Michigan. They take this survey on a monthly basis. They survey 500 people nationally, asking them how they feel about their financial situation, how they feel about the economy looking forward. So what do you see in this first chart?
Yeah, so the expectations index, it really took a hard hit in 2022 and seemed to bottom out in about November of last year, and now has been on the rise. And now we're at a high 12 to 18 month high, which is good news. Because Tony, if you look at that chart and its path, and you trace the stock market, say the S&P 500 over it, they would be very similar. So it matters, how consumers feel about the future because it impacts their spending.
Yeah, and Jeff, there may be a wealth effect, where the market's doing better, you feel better about things. Inflation's coming down, you feel better about things, and you're willing to spend more. But however, let's take a look at our next chart. This takes a look at consumer expectations, but it breaks it up by political affiliation. So we've got the blue line is the Republicans, the brown line are independents, and the purple line are Democrats. And Jeff, we see quite a different picture here now, don't we?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what party you're affiliated with. Basically what it's telling you is if the other party's mostly in control, you don't feel as strongly about the state of the economy. So back, in 2016 to 2020, Republicans were mostly in control. If you look, their expectations were very, very high. They're the blue line. So they felt great about the economy. Democrats are the purple, they're at the bottom. And then, of course, the election of 2020 flipped that, and, the sentiment flipped as well.
But the interesting thing as we look at this is inflation, has come down, and the market has gone up. And yet we see, depending on your political affiliation, you may not be particularly impacted by that. And therefore, your view of the economy may be quite a bit different than somebody from another tribe.
So it shows there is a real cost to the polarization in this country, because, if you're the party that's not in control and you think the other guy's going to mess it up, cause havoc, you won't go spend, and you'll rein in your spending, and that has a real impact on the economy and the stock market.
Yeah, which is a great point. So I've never seen anybody talk about, you talk about inflation, taxes, what have you, and the impact it's going to have on GDP. I've never seen anything before this chart talking about political affiliation and how that could have an impact on GDP. So thanks, Jeff, and thank you for listening to this latest edition of Chart Talk.